Hey guys, it's Sam and welcome to the video. So it's the 5th day of Vlogmas, but it'll be the 6th by the time you see this. So I thought it was time to share with you guys the wondrous world of my job being a veterinary assistant. So some of you might say, Sam, what is a veterinary assistant? Well, vet assistants for short care for animals under the supervision of a veterinarian or vet technician. Common responsibilities include feeding, bathing, and exercising the patients and restraining them during examinations and treatments. We also clean a lot, so there's the running joke that we are the glorified janitors of the clinic. We also sometimes perform lab work, draw blood, and collect fecal and urine samples, which is not the best part of the job, let me say. The average salary, according to the 2018 U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the median salary for a vet assistant is about $27,540, which is right about $13.24 an hour. The top 10% of the annual salary is about $38,890, which is $18.70 an hour, and then the bottom 10% is less than about $19,000, with about $9.59 per hour hourly wage. What education and training is required? So education, you really don't have to have a lot. Most require that you have at least a high school diploma, but you can have bachelor's, master's, whatever, and still be a vet assistant. Training wise, most clinics provide on-the-job training because they want you to get used to the way they specifically run things and their schedules and routines. But some will only hire those with prior experience working with animals or being a veterinary assistant, so be on the lookout for that, especially if you're doing something on Indeed or some other job search website that is similar. You can also be CVA certified and earn a little bit more because of your experience. CVA being certified veterinary assistant, there are certain levels that you can go have, and for me, I am a CVA level 1 certified because I did an internship my senior year of high school with one of the local vet clinics, and I gained enough hours and did a test, and I was, boom, CVA certified. What skills are needed for this? Well, it's a public service job, so one of them will include active listening. You need to be able to listen and follow instructions of your technicians and veterinarians, as well as listen to any potential concerns from the client regarding their specific patient. There's monitoring skills that you need to have. You need to be able to notice small changes in animals' conditions as they change that may be overlooked at first glance, especially by the technicians, because sometimes they are just putting in their reports and they may not notice that the dog is slightly limping on one side. Service orientation, as I said, this is a public service job, so you're going to need to want to help others, because if not, why are you in this job? Problem-solving skills, you're going to need to be able to identify and solve problems on your own, especially if the technicians and veterinarians are all busy and you have a dog that is having like a certain condition that's going on that you need to either assess that if it's an emergency or not, that you need to go to your supervisor about. Critical thinking. You need to be able to determine solutions to your problem and figure out which one is the best course of action. For example, if you have a dog in a room by itself, you need to be with that dog. Another solution would be, like, especially if that dog is like let's say bleeding, when the technician was clipping their nails and one of them got quicked and they didn't realize it and they are gone, you need to be able to find the quick stop to find bandaging material if needed, and you need to be able to figure out, does this dog need more attention than I am able to give, or is it simply just quick stop and go? You're going to need focus. You're going to need to be able to remain calm and focused even in chaotic environments or during an emergency situation. During my time at the local clinic that I'm currently working at as a vet assistant, I have had a couple of emergencies where I have had to assess whether or not I am best for the situation. A lot of times I've had to back out because I know that I'm not going to be able to be as focused as, say, one of my other coworkers because of my current disabilities. However, there have been times where I am in the middle of the emergency situation and I have to focus on the animal, make sure that the animal is fine, and I normally focus on that one patient until the emergency situation is cleared, and then after that, I am able to focus on other tasks that are more menial and more domestic. Physical fitness, you're going to need to be able to lift heavy objects and animals. I have had to help another technician several times lift animals as heavy from 70 pounds to, there was a 120 pound patient in a couple weeks ago. We had to lift him onto the x-ray table. It's something you're gonna have to do. And with heavy objects, like when shipments come in from like FedEx or UPS, you're gonna have to be able to lift those boxes in order to open them and leave them to get all the product and everything out in order to sort them back into where they go in inventory. A normal work schedule, well, a lot of the times this job ends up being a part-time employment opportunity. There are some full-timers where I work. I think there's only one full-time vet assistant where I work. The other three of us are part-time. So I end up working between 20 to 25 hours a week during the summer or during holiday breaks, and about 7 to 10 during school because I prioritize school more than my part-time job. And my managers understand that, and they're thankfully very flexible, and they are very accommodating, especially to both myself and my other two assistants who are also college age. So they're all very flexible with our individualized schedules. But yeah, that is basically the rundown about my job as a veterinary assistant. If any of you guys work in the vet field, please drop a comment. I would love to talk with you guys more about the struggles and also tips and tricks about working in the field. It is a very interesting job, and every day is a new day. There's new things that happen every single day. Like, I learn new things all the time. Like, during the first month or so of my employment, I had to learn how to restrain several different ways that I didn't know how to restrain cats using specific towel techniques. Or I also had to help in an emergency for the first time when a dog was going into a seizure, and I had to learn how to deal with an emergency situation right on the job. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a little bit of a shorter video, but please stay tuned for the rest of Vlogmas. The next video I have coming up is a tour of my neighborhood, which I hope you guys will find very interesting. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye!